my channel. This is a reading for Leo. Leo, this is your October 2021 reading. We're going to take a look at your work and finances, your love and romance, and your health. Today I am using a variety of cards. I will leave that information down in the description box below. And to save time, I have already meditated and shuffled the cards and pulled the cards. So let's get started. And all my cards are read in upright position, by the way. So let's get started. For work and finance, you have the Four of Cups, followed by the Four of Swords. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You also have the Chariot. You have the Eight of Swords. And finally, you have Death and Rebirth. Okay. The bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. So what's going on, Leo? So the Four of Cups means that, you know, when it comes to your work life, you're probably a little bit bored. This means boredom. Or, you know, some of you could really have a good job, but you're kind of bored with it. You know, you feel that you could do better. And so you're kind of taking a step back and contemplating, you know, what can you do? What should you do? You're kind of just thinking about what you can do to make your situation better, okay? Or some of you just could be simply bored, and some of you could be ready to take a vacation. That's what this means. So in October, some of you might be, you know, taking a little break from work, from the hustle and bustle, and taking a little vacation, while some of you might be a little bit bored and start thinking about what you can do to, you know, bring excitement back into your work life, or maybe, you know, what you can do to bring more money into your work life. You do have the Ten of Pentacles here, so you could be looking into, again, increasing, you know, the amount of money that you bring in. But I also see for some of you, you have the Chariot paired with the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that some of you are in a situation where you're moving quickly towards something that's going to bring abundance to your family with that Ten of Pentacles. You could be investing in something, starting your own business, just moving quickly towards something that's going to bring abundance into your life for you and your family. So that's what's going on with some of you Leos in October. Some of you are looking into investing perhaps, or, you know, moving, getting another position, getting another job, but it's going to be something that's going to happen quickly, and it's going to be something that's going to be good for you and your family. Love to see this Ten of Pentacles there. For others of you, you have the Eight of Swords, which means there's a feeling of being trapped, which could kind of go along with this Four of Cups. Maybe some of you are in a situation where you're feeling a little bit trapped in your positions. You want to get out, but you know it's risky. You know, maybe some of you have been at your positions for a long amount of time, and you just feel like, you know, you feel safe, and it makes you feel trapped. You're afraid to kind of get out there and expand your horizons. But you do have the Death and Rebirth card, which means, you know what, eventually you're going to have to. You need to get out of this Eight of Swords energy, excuse me, and, you know, get out of that energy and then just go for it. Start looking. You do have the King of Swords, so no, you do not want to quit your job without having another job. Do your research, expand your horizons. You see how he's out there looking? Doesn't mean that you need to quit what you're doing, and, you know, which could be what this fear is. You know, you don't want to quit your job without having something else out there, but do your research, look for jobs, you know, but don't stay at a job or in a situation just because you feel like you can't get out there, because it pays the bills. This job pays the bills, and if I leave, what's going to happen? So Death and Rebirth means, you know, put it into all of that and start something new. You know, you can see through this little mask here that, you know, there's brightness and there's sunlight and there's a new beginning there. So what's scary it's going to end up, you know, producing something good. So of course you never want to leave something without having, you know, something else, you know, other irons in the fire, but get out of the Eight of Swords. So hopefully during the month of October, some of you will get out of that Eight of Swords energy. Again, others of you are going to be moving quickly. There's going to be some good things happening for some of you in October. New jobs, new business opportunities. Just be careful. You know, make sure that, you know, these are things that's going to happen fast. If it's investment, make sure that you are making the correct choice and that, you know, it's a balanced situation, that you're, you know, looking at all aspects of the situation, but it's going to be good. Some of you go ahead and take that much needed vacation during the month of October. Some of you will be bored, but you will start, you know, looking into other things. What's going on with your love and romance? So you have the Emperor and the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. That's really good so far. And did I say the Ace? It sounds like I said the 8, but it's the Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, and the bottom of the deck for love and romance is the Hierophant. So I see two separate situations going on here. The first situation, I feel like some of you have manifested someone great into your life. This Emperor is coming into some of your lives for the month of October. This could be something that you've been wanting, someone that you've been wanting, and it's finally happening. This is a person who is going to be able to bring you stability in your life. So that's what this Emperor is. Emperor is a hard worker and a provider. So, you know, if that's not you, that's someone coming into your life in October to bring you stability. Probably, I see this Hierophant, so probably someone that, you know, maybe you're going to be getting engaged, someone you're going to be getting married to. This person, it is going to be, you know, more of a traditional person, maybe even an older person coming into your life, more traditional, more strict, but it's good. It's going to be a good union, and it's going to bring you lots of stability. Or this could also mean an arranged type marriage. So maybe some of you are, you know, going to be in that situation, an arranged marriage, maybe with someone who's a little bit older than you that has money. But with this Magician, I see that it's something that you want, something that you manifested, you asked for this. So that's good for some of you Leos in October, getting, you know, with someone who is going to be able to bring you financial stability. And then you have the Seven of Cups for the other situation. I see the Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and that Two of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that someone here, my first thought is someone here is spending too much money on someone, or spending a lot of money on someone, and it's not, you really can't afford to do it. So you're juggling, you are kind of like juggling with money, or you're juggling multiple partners. But the first scenario is juggling money. With the Seven of Cups, with this card, you see this person kind of looking at all these options and, you know, all these little fancy cups, and then this person has their eye on the one there in the center, which means you could be trying to, you know, impress someone and, you know, shelling out money that you don't have, or maybe someone's doing that for you. So be careful during the month of October, Leo, that, you know, while you're trying to, you see someone that you really have your eye on, you look at this person, you put them on a pedestal, you know, you might be overextending yourself financially with this person during the month of October. Others of you are, you know, maybe you're having money issues because you're having to give money to someone. So maybe you're having, you know, because of the court, Maybe some of you during the month of October, there might be, I see the scales, it reminds me of justice. So maybe there's a situation where it's forced, that you have to give money to someone else from a, maybe it's just, this is in the love and romance, a previous relationship. You're having to give like alimony, child support, something like that. And you're having to balance out your money because of the situation. You're having money issues, you know. So that's why I see what's going on. Some of you are going to be getting in a relationship that is going to bring you abundance with someone who's financially stable. This could be an arranged marriage type thing, or just, you know, someone with, it's definitely a marriage or higher level commitment with someone. Someone might be a little bit older than the other one, but it's good because it's something that you wanted, you wished for. And others of you, just money issues going on, spending too much money, or some of you may be having money spent on you, but money going out to someone because someone really admires, puts someone on a pedestal, and they're trying to impress someone. So be careful financially. Others of you are in a situation where you're having to pay some child support or alimony, something to do with a relationship, and you're having to pay out money, and it's causing you to have money issues. Okay, so for your health, excuse me, speaking of health, for your health, you have the Seven of Fire. And this card calls for you to slow down. It wants you to slow down. You might be having a lot of things on your mind, a lot of stuff going on, and it's causing you to have maybe phantom aches and pains. Like, these aches and pains are not caused from true medical issues, but just because you need to slow down and pamper yourself and get yourself together mentally. Release stressful things and you'll get better. So that's what, for the month of October, the suggestion is to slow down. Release things that are on your mind. Release mental struggles and you'll be okay. For the advice card, you have a fiery climax approaches, which is the full moon in Aries. And so I'm gonna go ahead and read what that says. Try to read, this font is so tiny. So for the full moon in Aries, it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me, me, me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too far, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it will be really fiery. So a fiery end to something. So that's your advice if that resonates with you. Again, that's full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So that's what's going on with your work and finance, your love and romance, Leo, and your health for October 2021. Thank you for joining me and have a wonderful day.